All right, guys, you hadn't seen me for quite a bit. YouTube deleted my last video, and there's going to be some background noise, people coming in and out, but it'd be all right. We'll get it done. But guys, this is the first video again in a while for me. YouTube took my last video off. Hey, Renee, what's up? And don't know why I got suspended from YouTube for like 2 weeks. Don't know why, didn't do anything. Just the same content we usually put up. Didn't say anything, do anything, but fortunately that's the way YouTube works. But we're gonna do a live stream. I'm headed out actually I'm gonna head and go get some more of these at some point, but we still have a package that's coming from Alaska. It got lost in the mail of a case of MREs from the 1990s. Hey guys, and thank you for coming on the live stream. But they got lost in the mail, they're on the way. We'll receive those shortly. But this is a 1983, I believe, MRE basically. It is a menu number 6, Frankfurters with a bean component. You got a nut for pre-flight flight use, and packed by Sopak Company Incorporated in Mullins, South Carolina. So very old MRE. This actually come from Japan in the package that Mike's Ration Review sent me. Haven't had a chance to do this one yet. Mike popped it open just to see what was inside. I don't think he done anything with any of the components that's inside of it. But we're gonna pop this thing open for the first time here. So you can see the duct tape it put here. I'm just gonna cut that down. Try to get that open. There we go. There you go, got the tab off. And not using my Nathan's MRE knife because we kind of left it somewhere back at the house. So, all right, we got the contents out. Everything is here, like I said. And the first thing I got here is a cocoa beverage. Cocoa beverage powder, type 1. And the package looks decent. It's starting to separate just a little bit, but cocoa from 1983. Then you have the accessory pack. We'll go over that in a second. You got some grape jelly. There we go. Grape jelly, 1 ounce of grape jelly. You got some crackers, standard MRE plain white crackers. You've got some beverage-based cherry powder, 1.2 ounces, and hard as a rock. Yeah, pretty hard. So, but we're gonna try it anyway. Then you got some beans with tomato sauce. I wasn't even born in 1983, so this is even before my time. You got the numbers right there on the package. And beans with tomato sauce, that's gonna be interesting to check out. Some over 30-year-old beans, yeah. And then you have the infamous fingers of death. The beef frankfurters or beef weenies. I don't know if these are 4 or 5, but we'll open up the package here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 fingers of death. There we go. 4 fingers of death right there in that package. And not too excited to check those out. They're really old, and they didn't call them 4 fingers of death for anything. Well, here's the accessory pack. You got coffee, cream substitute, sugar, candy, ketchup, hot sauce, salt, chewing gum, matches, and your butt white paper. So all right here, and I think he popped the accessory packet open too. Put everything back in it. We're gonna re-pop it open here with a knife. And let's see what we got inside of here and see how all of this actually has held up since 1983. Oh, you got some chocolate, hard as a rock. Let's see, get it all out here. There we go. All right, so right off the bat, you have a bottle of Tabasco, and I wanted to say it was plastic, I thought at first, but it's actually a glass bottle, and it actually looks okay. So still got a good tint. Then you got the cream substitute. Then you got the sugar. Then you got your laxative chewing gum. Then you got some very hard Ketchup, dehydrated ketchup. Use dry or reconstitute in an envelope by adding 2 teaspoons of water. Okay. So I'm going to check out some powdered ketchup. You got some butt white paper, matches, salt, coffee instant type 1, 2.2 grams, and some very old chocolate. There you go. Candy chocolate bar with toffee, enriched sweet type, something another style 1. And very hard. Okay. I don't know about some of this stuff either. So, yeah. We're going to check it out together. And Nathan, I don't know where Nathan is tonight. So, didn't know I was doing a live stream really until last minute. Oh, yeah. You got your cool plastic spoon. I just love these spoons and these things. They're midgets. But anyway, we're going to take it. We're going to get a tray here. And let's set everything onto the tray. I'm going to set our beverages over here. There's the creamer, sugar, coffee instant type 1. There's your chocolate, your salt, matches, and all that good stuff. And that weird ketchup. And then spoon, Tabasco. You have your crackers, 4 fingers of death, your grape jelly, your cocoa beverage base powder, set that up here, and then your beans and tomato sauce. Pop that out. Check out the package on this thing. Pretty cool package. It kind of reminds me of Rhino Liner in a way. So this is a over 30-year-old ration. Very old. And again, ignore the noise in the background. But we're going to take, and we're going to start out with this very old, very hard cherry-based powder. Like a brick. So see if I can't break it up here some. And guys, thank you for joining me again. And I hope you guys can go out and take the time to go out and check out other ration reviewers. Of course, Nathan's MRE, Old Smoky. Tons of great guys. Mike's Ration Reviews, Traversing Foods, Sticky Fingers. Also, you got Ford MRE. You can get a lot of rations from those guys at Ford and MRE. Then it's the ones I highly recommend. Get any rations from, and I hope I've got this stuff broken up enough, and I don't know if I am going to be able to. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to mix this. Look, as I'm popping it open, we're going to try it anyway. Looks okay. Smells kind of funky. But we're going to... The color looks okay. It don't look okay itself. It's very pancake. And, oh my God, it's like taffy coming out of here. Yeah. We're going to get what we can out and then set this to the side. Okay, that's enough to try, I think. So, there you go. Very old, very sticky. It's to turn into taffy, harden up over time. It happens. Let's see if we can kind of reconstitute it, and I'm just going to add that amount of water to it. So we're going to take our spoon here and try to mix it up the best we can. It's very hard in chunks, as you can see. Canada. I'll be headed up towards Canada here in about 12 hours. So I'm actually going to be headed to Toronto. So Celeste, we'll see you in Toronto. But there we go. Going up there to get some poutine. But there we go. We got some Kool-Aid. 30-year-old Kool-Aid. Just give it a try. Actually tastes pretty good. So Kool-Aid is actually pretty good. Okay. So now, got some warm water, didn't heat it up too much. And we're going to take the coffee instant type 1. Put this in some water. And you can see it come out right there. Just in the powder. Smells really strong. Smells like some old Maxwell house. So, Maybe it's good, maybe it's not. If we die, well, you know what happened to us. So we're gonna take it, we're gonna mix this up, and well, mix it up some more. Maybe the water's cooled down too much, but it'll be okay. We'll still try it out. Here we go. Got lumpy coffee. Yeah, water's cooled down quite a bit on me. But we'll give it a try. I'll give it a swig here. All right, that's not too good. 30-year-old coffee, not great. I'm going to save the sugar in the creamer, actually. Cream, I don't really want to try because it's a dairy-based creamer. And 30-year-old creamer, 30-year-old milk, I'm kind of scared of it. So, yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay, I'll put a spoon off here. All right. Now, we're going to go ahead, we're going to break open these puppies. These are the infamous 4 fingers of death, otherwise known as hot dogs. Or, well, I don't know if these are real hot dogs or what they are, but, all right, 4 fingers of death. Got it in the package there, and I'm very scared about this, but let's see what we got. Okay, there we go. 4 fingers of death right here. Ugh, in front of us are kind of mushy. That looks absolutely gross. It doesn't smell too good either. So, yeah. All right, we're gonna give that a minute because I'm really scared of trying this. This looks like shit. Plain out, it looks like shit. Hopefully I don't take it off for cussing, but it is what it is. But we're gonna take. I got some beans and tomato sauce. We're gonna take these and pour these right here in this little container on the tray. So these are the beans and tomato sauce. Again, this is over 30 years old. It's from 1983. So 30-year-old pork and beans there, I guess, if you want to call it that. And yeah, it's pretty old. We're gonna take our butt white paper here. And of course, I'm not gonna wipe my butt on the camera, but I am gonna wipe my fingers off with it. So it does come for other uses, and this smells really, I don't know. It has a rough smell to it, but it is what it is. It's 30 years old, so what you expect. It's crackers here. These crackers are generally always good. They never go bad, really. May get a little stale, but they're always edible. And try to pop the package open here. 30-year-old crackers and some grape jelly. We'll check that out too. It's a little liquidy, feels like in a package. But yeah, we'll check it out. We'll give it a try. And let's go ahead while we're at it and just get this chocolate out. So this is chocolate. Let's see, where is that? There we go. Candy chocolate bar with toffee and rich sweet style one. Yeah, Renee, you have warned me about a lot of stuff, not to try it, not to do it, and I've done it anyway. And not all of it's turned out too good. Here we go. We got the chocolate coming out. You get, well, there's 3 squares. You get 5 squares total. Well, it's okay. Doesn't look too bad. No, you get 4 squares total. Okay. Thought it was 5. I was wrong. Here you go. 4 squares of chocolate. And yeah, I guess the only thing we have to do now is take a bite of these 4 fingers of death, and they're a little mushy. We're gonna go big or go home. There you go. And you can see it right there. Smells actually decent. It smells like a piece of sausage. Don't do it. Well, you know, one bite may not hurt you. Okay. Oh. It is It don't taste good. It don't taste good at all. That is by far the oldest weenie I've ever eaten.
You're an idiot.
But yeah, yeah, it's got a rancid taste to it, guy.
You're an idiot.
Okay, we'll come back to those, baby. I'm gonna wipe. We're gonna wipe off this spoon, and we're gonna go for some of the beans here. Beans and tomato sauce. Maybe they're a little bit better. They don't look too much like beans anymore. It looks more like a paste. I'm gonna try a bite. They don't taste too good either. Oh, why in the world do I do this? This stuff is over 30 years old. What the hell am I doing?
Yeah, they smell good.
This is only thing good I've ran into to this ration so far is this freaking cherry drink that looked like crap. Yeah, you can hear my wife in the background saying I'm an idiot. But yeah, this is definitely bad. So we're not. You can see the texture of these things. They just break apart. I mean, they're really, really mushy. And this is the Four Fingers of Death. If you've been wondering what Four Fingers of Death is, you hear about it in the ration community all the time. They're infamous. And to be honest, I think some of the guys loved it and some of the guys hated it. But these things are freaking just disgusting. They're not rock hard. They're mushy. I'm not eating any more of this, but I'm just showing you. No. There's a lot of things I will try. There's a lot of things I will do, but I can guarantee you this is not going to be one of them anymore. No. Maybe a newer style, but I don't think there's really, up until 96 maybe, I think they produced some of the Frankfurters or the Four Fingers of Death, but unless we find one that's been really, really properly preserved through the years, I'm not trying this anymore. It looks like somebody took a can of potty meat, wrapped it up in something hard, stuck it in the freezer, and put it back out here. And I don't know what else to compare it to. But you got the crackers here, and about damn, they're gonna be good. So let's try about this. They're good. Crackers are always pretty good. So these have a slight toasted taste in their crackers. They got just a slight amount of salt in them, but it's not overpowering. They're actually pretty decent. Okay, and you also get grape jelly in this ration, and it feels a little liquidy as I'm pressing on it in the package, but I'm gonna break it open right here, and you can see it running out, but it smells okay. So we're just gonna take a little bit of this grape jam. Well, it is kind of liquidy, but it still looks okay. Let's take a whiff of it here. Smells decent. Tastes pretty good too. The cracker has a slight stale taste, but it's 30 years old. So, what you expect? All right, the other thing you get with this ration is a bottle of Tabasco. There we go. Cut the top open. Tabasco actually looks pretty decent. It hasn't turned black. Still got a pretty red color to it. And it looks really good. Still smells really good too. So I don't want to use that spoon. So I just washed my hands before I started this. So I'm guessing I'll be fine. But a little Tabasco. Woo! That Tabasco has got some heat over time. Tabasco usually isn't that hot to me, but woo, this stuff's got a little kick. Over time, I think it's heated up quite a bit. But overall, this ration's great. If you like eating dog food, but no, this ration isn't very good. Yeah, I can try some Tabasco and some crackers. Let's yeah, we can do that. Let's grab a fresh piece of cracker over here. There we go. Just a little small piece of cracker here, and we're gonna put some of this Tabasco on it. And if it could come out, I have to shake it up a little bit. And we got a little bit of some on there. Let's try it out. Oh man. It's very hot, but pretty, I mean, it's really good. Tabasco has held up great over time. Now, what I'm gonna do right now is I actually have got a cup here. I just have a little bit of water in here. And I've got this ketchup, dehydrated ketchup, 7 grams of dehydrated ketchup. And I actually wanna test out this ketchup. I've never seen dehydrated ketchup in a ration, you know, that I've actually have gotten. I've seen other people do it, but I've never actually got it myself. And let's see, open up here, and this turned into like a putty. So we're just gonna split the package all the way down. There you go. Got a brown look to it. And it doesn't look, this one doesn't look good as either. It has a ketchup smell to it. Kind of cross, if you ever get the noodles in the little packages. That's basically what it looks like. And no, I'm not tasting this, so don't worry. It doesn't look that great. I'm not even gonna bother putting a spoon in here. I just want to see kind of how it does. And you can see it kind of turns back into ketchup a little bit if you can look at the cup there. It's got a brownish tint to it though. But it does turn back into ketchup, and I'm gonna take a swallow of this and see it taste. I'm just picking, guys. I'm not really gonna take a swallow of this. Don't worry. I'm not that stupid. But it does smell like ketchup, but very vinegar. A lot of vinegar, like you dump some vinegar and some ketchup, which ketchup has vinegar in it. But this is basically what, you know, it smells like, just ketchup with a lot of vinegar that has been dumped in it. This did look moldy. It come out as putty out of the package. And this is what dehydrated ketchup looks like. If you were to stir it up, you can see the juice there in the bottom. And yeah, I'm gonna take a little swig of this. And no, she's saying don't do it, so we're not gonna do it. But anyway, I guess the only thing we have left on this ration to try out is going to be the chocolate, which is probably always my favorite part to test, because chocolate usually stays pretty good. If you guys haven't watched my other videos, go back and watch the Canadian ration from 1945, the Canadian survival ration from World War II. And basically everything in it was chocolate, and it held for over 75 years, so that's pretty cool. But here's a piece of chocolate from 1983. We're gonna take a bite of this. That chocolate actually still tastes perfectly fine. And I always say that, and then I get the taste coming back as it melts in your mouth, and it tastes like crap. Yeah. That chocolate don't taste good. This chocolate definitely has milk solids in it. So that chocolate's been ruined over time, and I had to spit that piece out. So chocolate's no good, but the chocolate from World War II holds up because it didn't have as much milk solids in it as the chocolate is that they started making in the 80s. And in the 90s, they started putting a lot of milk solids in them. Some of them had milk solids in them. You could find some on a rare occasion that did not. These, however, do have milk solids in them. And you could look on a package right here at the ingredients. You have toffee, corn syrup, brown sugar, butter, margarine, almond, salt, baking soda, lyceum, caramel color coating, sugar, vegetable oil, non-fat milk solids. There you go. There's your milk solids. So that's what she was just saying if you need to check for milk solids. And very plainly on the package here, milk solids. So that's what makes that chocolate basically unedible, is because that's 30-year-old milk. And who wants to eat 30-year-old milk? Well, apparently this idiot does. So the chocolate, exactly right, Renee, that chocolate has gone rancid. And basically based on my inspection overall of this ration, it's completely and utterly full of crap. This thing is horrible. It's cool to check out stuff like this and to get it on the tray and look at it, but when it comes down to tasting it, well, sometimes I don't use my better judgment and I go for it anyway, and it backfires. In this case, this is one that did backfire, as everything in this ration, except for the crackers and the jelly and the Tabasco, has went bad. And the Kool-Aid, I'm still sipping on this stuff. This stuff is all right. But yeah, if you was to eat all this, you'll probably wind up in the hospital with food poisoning. Yeah. So, yeah, sometime I will take you guys' advice and I'll listen to you. But, you know, we all can't be like Steve. God love him. I love some of his videos. He does awesome work. But how he eats some of the junk he eats without going to the hospital, I do not know. Because if you haven't seen Steve's videos, which I'm sure most of you, if you're watching my channel here, you have seen Steve's videos, you can go back and check out him, because he eats some of the most god-awful things I've ever seen any person consume, and then it's perfectly fine afterwards. Well, as for me, I don't have a iron stomach, and I can't do that. So this ration, I'm wanting to puke right now just looking at it. So with that being said, guys, this ration's unedible, perfectly bad. We're going to save these just for display purposes, the sugar, creamer, and a cocoa. No chance of even using this, but I want to check out just to see what's in this cocoa. And don't have really too many ingredients in it. I don't see the ingredients list on it. So I don't know if this contains milk solids or not, but we're not going to try that out. And this ration has bit to dust a long time ago. And everything you see right there in front of you on the tray is going in the trash right now. I won't even feed this to the dog. So, guys, thanks for tuning into the live stream. And finally, we get a video up. Not the best live stream we've done, but you know what? It was unscheduled. Just wanted to do something because we haven't been able to post on YouTube in so long. So, with that being said, for History Saver, we'll see you next time. Thank you guys for tuning into the live stream and hanging out with me. Spread the word. We're going to be doing some more ration reviews, trying to catch up a little bit on stuff we've been missing. But yeah, I got an early morning, so I'm going to get off here, and hopefully I don't get food poisoning. So until next time, we'll see you then. And if you don't hear from me, well, you know what killed me. This thing did. So 4 fingers of death may actually be the death of me. We'll see you next time.